In this first video, look at the get off. He is past the tackle before the tackle can do anything about it, and then he buries the quarterback. In this one, Keyshawn's coming from the top of your screen. He's going to get around the tackle effortlessly, get in the backfield, and make yet another sack. I love this punch move he makes right here of getting the tackle's hand on the inside, gets past him, then hits the running back in the backfield for a 3-yard loss. This is always an interesting one to me, is young players usually don't have this ability, but he's clearly getting doubled here with a tackle and then a chip from the back, but he gets his hands up and bats the ball back. And then right here, you want to see pure strength. Watch this drive. All right, guys, like I said, I'm extremely excited about my guest today. He's extremely highly recruited, and he was on ESPN's top 10 for the 21 class. My guest is Keeshawn Silver. Keeshawn, how you doing today?
Doing good. How about you?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good with everything that's going on. I'm happy.
Yes, sir.
So let's start with this, Keyshawn. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
uh, my name Keeshawn Silver. He won first win in the state. I think eighth in the country. I'm in the nation, so from Rocky Mount, North Carolina, from a small city. It's an honor to put myself on the map to play football. So right before I just started out the basketball player. So yeah, yes, sir.
So you ended up choosing UNC for football. Were you recruited at all for basketball?
I had an offer from Queens and North Carolina Wesleyan. That's just two offers.
Okay, yeah, because I've seen some of your basketball highlights, man. I mean, pretty good ball player too.
Appreciate it.
So ultimately, we're seeing UNC's 21 class is loaded. I mean, you guys are just killing in that 21 class. I mean, you guys are ranked right now as the number 2 recruiting class in the in 21, just behind Ohio State. But I could argue that you guys are number 1.
So,
Why did you ultimately choose UNC over, like, you were offered from Alabama as well? Why'd you choose UNC?
uh, I feel like it's more than a football thing. I feel like it's a chemistry and it's just a program that's rebuilding. The last coach was there. This wasn't really like Mack Brown. Mack Brown just building something special here. It's just like you get the top guys on one team, and then once we build something good, then I feel like we can take it all the way. We're gonna build this chemistry, and we're all from North Carolina, so we know how it is. Just one guy from not North Carolina, but he'll fit in.
And for people that aren't aware, I've had Kamaro Edmonds on the show. I have Drake May is going there. Eli Sutton, just loaded class, and there's a ton more that I can name. But
Yes,
that
sir.
one class is going to be extremely special, and Mack Brown is building something extremely special there at UNC.
Yes, sir.
So one thing that I'm curious with that I've been asking some of my recent guests is we're starting to see that NCAA is kind of bending and is going to start paying their college athletes. What do you think about that?
Uh, I feel like it's a good move, but at the same time, you have to be conservative for what you do. You can't you don't want to lose money, so you gotta make sure you sign the right way, do the right thing. But the first thing I would say is that you get a manager or something like that that can help you. Cause we going in 17, 16, 17, 18, and we're gonna be young, so when you hear the word money, and you're gonna want it, but you can't really just take everything you see. So that's what I just say.
It's a really good point because so often at this age you're expected to make like these huge life decisions, and like you said, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just a kid. Like I
Yeah.
felt the same way when I was your age. So, and I can only imagine if you're talking big time money that could be coming your way with this. It's definitely really important for you to have the right kind of backing and to make the right kind of decisions. So I think that's really smart on your part.
Yes, sir.
So what have you been doing this off season to help with your training?
Oh well, sometimes I can't sleep in the morning. It's like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. I might just get up, do push up, sit up, uh, get a little sleep, wake up, probably do a little class work. And after that, I go shoot around, then I go hit the field. And then I try to find a weight room if I can, but if I can't, then you just gotta work with what you got. So,
And that's awesome to hear. I mean, because I've had some people on here have been like, yeah, I have access to a weight room. And I've had some people that don't. And, the fact that you said you're getting up, doing push-ups, sit-ups, you're playing basketball, you're on the field doing football-related activities, you're just grinding, baby. You know what I mean? Doing whatever you can just to
Sure.
put in that work.
Sure.
Do you have a favorite pass rush move?
I'm long, so I got a 7'2", 7'1" wingspan, so I might do the long arm a lot, or just speed rush and quick off the edge.
Yeah, you have this beautiful blend of like power to speed. I showed a few of your highlights before you came on,
Mm-hmm.
and we've seen you have the ability to just straight up bull rush somebody and blow them back into the quarterback. And we've seen you get off, man. There's times you're around the tackle before the tackle can even move. Um, so yeah, you do have a beautiful blend, and I didn't realize your arms were that long. That's crazy, man. That makes
Yeah.
it that makes it easy.
I feel like I'm 1-on-1 because like I can go power, and then I can just switch up my blend and go straight up speed rush, and then if you need me on the offensive side, I can go in that too. So I feel like I'm just a different breed.
Now, is there anybody that you've watched, whether at college football or in the NFL, that you've tried to emulate some of their game?
Honestly, I don't really watch sports like that, like NFL and college. I might go on YouTube and just search up like for me, I'm an old school dude. I like looking at Reggie White and Ed Jones, all that type stuff. I like using like this right here. So if I get you like that, try to do the hunt move,
Okay.
you might wear all day. But I like using my length a lot. My hands.
One of the highlights I saw, you had a really good punch move, like, you know what I mean, to get his outside arm in. Like, you punched, gripped under. It was beautiful, you know what I mean? Like, real solid technique, and with your athletic ability, it was second to none.
Yes, sir.
Another thing that you see that you try to coach up with young players, but it's a difficult, but it seems to come really natural to you. And it might be from your basketball background, but you have a really good ability of like, you see a lot of double teams, but you're able, when you're not able to get to the quarterback, you get your hands up and bat a lot of passes down to the line of scrimmage. Is that from basketball, or is that something that you particularly work on?
I mean, for me, I gotta alert. So like, I'm like when I see something, I'm there. Like if I see like a down block, I'm going to read it. So like when he go like this, and he turn my way, just my read, just go ahead and jump. I know you better get there quick enough. So
And with you being a big guy, man, but yeah, you're batting passes down at the line of scrimmage all the time, and that's something you try to coach up. It's tough, man. That's a tough trait, and I think from you playing basketball, you're able to read a lot of eyes and whatnot, and read the reactions. And I think that's really really helpful into your game.
yes, sir.
Um, what would you say your biggest strength is, and what would you say your biggest weakness is?
My biggest strength, my length for sure, and my speed. My weakness is probably sometimes it might be a read. That's my weakness sometimes. Might just be a read, like a screenplay. Something simple like that. But I've been improving a lot lately. So
And that's something just with reps, you know what I mean? The more that, you know what I mean, that stuff, and especially with the high level coaching you're going to be getting at UNC coming up in 21,
yeah.
that's definitely going to help you. When did you start playing football?
7th grade, but I didn't take it serious. So 8th grade, really. I've always been a basketball player my whole life. And my family thought I was a basketball player, but it's like when I got to 8th grade, I started taking it serious. But when I got to 9th grade, I wasn't like that. But like it's like during the summer, I went to a camp. I ran like a 4.6. I was 250, and it was at Duke. And the first dude I went against, I'll never forget this day. I got pancaked. I was like, man, this football stuff ain't for me. Second time, coach was like, use your speed. I did my little rep, speed, went past him. I kept doing that, just working my speed. Then I say 2 days later, he hit me up. He was like, man, you're an incredible player and you're young. I was like 14, 15. And he was like, you're young, so I'm just going to offer you a first scholarship. So my first scholarship from Duke. So from that, it was just like, man, where I'm from, bro, that's not even possible. But grace of God, I got it. So
That's really cool. That's really cool to hear. And the fact that, like, once you once you saw that, I can make something out of this, and then like, you kind of just put your head down and just work, man. And
Sure.
obviously you've come a long way from there. You don't see you get pancaked very often anymore.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Now you primarily come off the end. Do you care to bump in and play like a D tackle and rush from like a 3 technique?
In high school football, when you put me at D tackle, you put me at D tackle a couple games. I got like 2 sacks off of it, so I use my speed when I'm at D tackle. I like playing D tackle. So yeah, I use my length a lot and stuff at D tackle. So yeah.
Do you have a preference of which side of the D line you like to play? Do you like to play on the left side and rush from the left, or do you like to rush from the right?
Uh, I'm 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 the strong side, so it really don't matter to me. But
Okay.
I like put my left hand in the dirt, but I'm right-handed, so I
I
can
do
use.
see you play a ton from hand in the dirt. Do you feel comfortable playing up on your feet?
I feel unbalanced. It's like I don't have a proper DN stand-up stance.
I like that.
Yeah.
No, I like that because you don't see that as much anymore, the old school. And that makes sense, man. If you're watching Reggie White and stuff like that,
Yeah, in the dirt.
just work.
So,
Is there anybody, and I know you said you don't watch a ton of college football or NFL. Is there somebody that you've seen on film that you would compare yourself to?
let me see. I like Khalil Mack. I feel like we got the same motor. I feel like me and Khalil Mack got the same motor. You know, like if we don't get to that play, we're gonna do something to disrupt that play, disrupt that play. So I mean, I call myself Khalil Mack, but at the same time, Khalil Mack is that speed rusher, power dude. So I compare myself to Khalil Mack.
That's about the best in the game right there, best in the
Yes,
world.
sir. Yeah, yeah.
And like you said, man, Khalil Mack will absolutely torch somebody around the edge with a speed rush. And the next time, I mean, you've seen him take 320-pound tackles with one arm and
Yes.
just ragdoll. You know what I
Oh
mean?
man.
It's unbelievable.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
what were your stats from last year, sacks wise?
I had 8 sacks, 5 pass deflections, 1 fumble recovery. I can't think how many tackles I had. Like 53, I think. 53 tackles, I think.
What's your goal for this coming season?
I mean, when we got to the 5th game, everybody ran away from me. They watched the game before. I was like, man, I ain't gonna hit my goal. So this season, I probably I try to get 10 plus sacks, hopefully 70 tackles, hopefully this year, and a couple more pass deflections. Everything else is gonna fall in place.
And that's a really good point. Here'd be a question for you. Would you rather have a high level, extremely talented coach to help you work on some of your technique? Or would you rather have a bunch of studs on the D line around you? Because right now, the back's not even looking to observe what else is coming. Like they're literally strictly double teaming, chipping you, everything. So would you rather get like the technique to refine it so you become a better player? Or is it just frustrating sometimes if you're like, man, I want some better talent around me so they're not run away from me every play?
I mean, what you just said, we got both of them, but I mean, I wouldn't want to change my team for sure.
That's awesome.
This season, the D line had 24 sacks out of 28, so that I can't get a better team. I'm blessed to have that team. Coaching wise, got good coaches. It's just little things sometimes, but we got good coaches. So it's just I want everybody to be good. Team, coach, everybody, my player.
Is anybody else from your school have any offers?
It's a couple, but they're not really high. But we had one dude, Shiny Battle, commit to NC State. It's like one of my close guys. It was like the last person, like recently, other than me. So,
do you have a team goal? Because you guys made it into the playoffs last year. I think you guys won one game in the playoffs, and then you guys got bounced in the next round, correct?
Yes, sir.
What's the goal this year, man? Are you gonna try to make it to the state championship? You guys think you have a chance to win states?
Well, this team coming up, we've been together since JV years, so we wasn't good on JV, but we had that dog in the something, and we just I mean, we can go. We can go all the way this year. Cause we went far this year and we was a young team. So I mean, we can go this year. We got the same people coming back basically, so like a few. But
And
yeah,
that's super important right there, is just having a young team and bringing back those guys with that kind of continuity and everything. So that's awesome to hear. What would you
yeah.
tell young athletes watching this?
Uh, when you get to this level, if you make it to this level, don't listen to what people say hate wise, because it's a mental game. And if you listen to that, then it's just gonna mess you up.
I like that, man, because there's so much negativity in this world, and I love the idea of just, you know what I mean, like the people are gonna try to pull you down, crabs in the pot. You know what I mean, listen to your friends, your family, you know, help hold your head up high. I like that message a lot. Because like I said, you're a great young player, and why anybody would try to tear you down, I have no idea. But I do think that's a great message.
Yeah, I mean, for like me, it's like you hear hate on the daily, like, oh, he's not good enough. He isn't fast enough. He isn't gonna do anything. But like, when you just listen to it and just play your game at the same time, just remember what they said. Just everybody just gonna wake up then, and they're gonna be no more of you around. So I just let it go. Can't really do nothing about it anyway.
You know what? And one thing I do want to say, that if anybody doesn't follow you on Instagram, one thing that I love that you do that you don't see a lot of high prospects do is, man, you're always shouting guys out. Like, I
Oh yeah,
constantly see you on your stories, your posts, shouting people out. I'll be like, hey, you know, give my boy a follow. And some people might be like, what's the big deal? But like the fact that you're trying to take your platform and shine it
mm-hmm.
on other people, man, I think that's a really cool thing. And I think a lot of athletes can take example from that. Just not to be like, hey, take care of me and forget about everybody else. Like, you
Okay.
come from a smaller place, and you know how blessed and lucky you are. And I just think it's really cool to see you spread the wealth and just try to, you know, get your boys the notoriety that they deserve.
Yes, sir.
I like that. All right. So I'm going to ask you some rapid fire questions. Okay.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Who is the greatest football coach ever?
Oh man. Uh, oh man. That coach me or
Just ever. In NFL, college, who would you say?
Matt Brown?
There you go. I like it. Greatest pass rusher ever.
Reggie White. No question.
I agree, man. Favorite food?
I did grilled chicken and stuff like that.
Okay. Favorite type of music?
I like rap music.
Favorite musician?
TLE Cinco.
Oh, I've never even heard. Yeah.
Fire.
Okay. Favorite movie?
Uh, you not gonna know about it, but Minister to Society.
Okay. Okay. Do you have a hidden talent?
Let me see. I used to play the baritone in middle school.
There
I
you
know I
go.
still play it, but hey,
Kobe or LeBron?
Kevin Durant.
Okay, I like it. I
No
like it.
question.
KD, Slim Reaper. Was Aaron Gordon robbed in the dunk contest?
Yes,
For sure. For sure.
most definitely.
If you could travel one place, where would you go?
I'm going small off the map. I'm going like Asia or somewhere.
Yeah, I always thought it'd be kind of cool to go over there.
Most definitely.
If you could hang out with one celebrity for one night, what celebrity would you hang out with?
It's gonna be weird, but don't take it away. He probably like Dennis Rodman because he's that guy. Like he's different.
Oh,
He's that
yeah.
exotic person.
Dude, hanging out with Rodman, you definitely have some stories behind that one.
Yes, I'll probably say Dennis Rodman for sure.
Have you been watching The Last Dance?
Yeah,
Oh, dude, it's
yes, sir.
so good, right?
Yeah, he's different. Everybody on that team is different.
Dude, Jordan's such a dog. Such a dog.
Yes, yes, sir.
All right. So, is there anything else that you want to say before we get off here?
Go Hills.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I appreciate you tuning in. Make sure you give Keeshawn a follow on Instagram. Do you have a Twitter?
Yes.
I'm going to put both of the names in the link to this. Make sure you check him out. Give him a follow. You're going to want to follow this kid's career. And I'm telling you guys, check out UNC, man. They are going to be doing some great things. Till next time, I'll see you guys.